So the interesting thing is a lot of homeowners, like, how do you know if you need new siding? If your roof's leaking, you know you gotta fix it. If your window's broke, you know you gotta fix it. The 2 or 3 big telltale items for homeowners in Kansas City: do you have woodpecker damage? Are they driving you crazy? Do you have major wood rot? Do you see it? Are you worried about long-term problems? Are you constantly painting and then 2 years later you gotta paint again? So those are some real tangible things. Squirrel damage, easy tangible things that people know and they'll try to fix. Other than that, the main one though is really like pride of ownership. And I wouldn't say it's trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's more about like, you want the home to fit your personality. So our homeowners have done the inside of their house, but people pull up and they're like, who lives here? And they go inside, they're like, oh my God, you never would have thought you'd have this kind of outside looking at the inside. So a lot of homeowners really want the style to represent them and the curb appeal. You know, another big thing is, you know, if you're gonna sell your house the next couple of years, like, curb appeal is a huge deal. And so if you pull up in front of the house and it looks fantastic, a homeowner's like, oh my God, honey, it's so cute. Like, I could totally see myself living here. It doesn't mean you're gonna sell the house, but man, it makes it 10 times easier. Versus you pull up and you're like, oh my God. So there's all these studies that say 75% of buyers can't kind of get past the cosmetics. They can't look at a house like Joanna Gaines and just, oh, here's what it could be. So when they pull up and they know they hate it and it looks terrible, all they're seeing is like money pit and dollar signs. And so that's a big thing too. And then a huge portion of my clients, especially in Kansas City, are people who I would say are gonna retire in the next 3 or 4 years or have just retired. And they're like, hey, I'm tired of repainting my house every 5 to 7 years. I just got a paint quote, it's up to $13,000. 5 years ago it was 9, 10 years ago it was 7. Like, I'm just looking at this house, I'm gonna be here 15 more years. I might as well just recite it versus kind of constantly painting to repaint it and putting a Band-Aid over it.